Okay students, today we are going to study the ncert subject of class 8 science, the chapter 15, which is some natural phenomena. Natural phenomena like earthquake, cyclone, thunderstorm, etc. are not under the control of a man. They occur due to natural reasons. We cannot save ourselves from these kind of damaging effects. But the main effects which we are going to study in this, the natural phenomena, are some examples like electric charges. Electric charges. There was a man, gardener, known as Charles Francois, King of France in 1737. He found that charged pieces of glass attracted other amber-like objects, repelled other glass-like objects. He had discovered two forces of electricity, positive and negative effects. When two bodies are rubbed against each other, both of them acquire some same charge. Such bodies are called charged bodies. Like charges repel each other and unlike charges attract each other, same as the magnet, that same poles repel each other and the opposite poles attract each other. How can a body be charged? This is the main question studied during the electric charges. An electrically neutral object can be charged by three ways: by rubbing, by conduction and by induction. First one, charging by rubbing. A body can be charged easily by rubbing with the other body. The two bodies rubbed with each other gains opposite charges. Example, on rubbing a glass rod with a silk rod, the glass rod becomes positively charged, while the silk cloth becomes negatively charged. Charging by conduction. A body can also be charged by conduction if a charged body is touched to an uncharged object. The electric charge flows from the charged object to the uncharged object. By this, the object attains the same charge as the charged body. The method is called charging by conduction. Okay? Third, charging by induction. If a charged body is brought close to an uncharged body without touching to it, the charged body induces an opposite charge in the uncharged body. This method is called charging by induction. Transfer of charge. Electric charge from a charged object can be transferred to a neutral object through a metal conductor. What is earthing? The process of transfer of charge from charged object to the earth is called earth. Lightning and thunder. During the development of thunderstorm, the huge group of cloud gets electrically charged due to friction of clouds with the air and also due to the presence of dust, carbon and other charged particles in the air. If one part of the cloud has a negative charge, it can induce an opposite charge on the neighboring clouds. When the two oppositely charged clouds became near each other, the moist air allows the flow of electricity in the form of an electric discharge. This causes a huge amount of charges to build up in clouds. Lightning. When two objects are brought together by using charges, jump from one cloud to the other cloud through the air. It produces heat and a bright glow of lightning. The sudden jump of electric charges through the air between the oppositely charged clouds is seen as an intense spark in the sky, and this we known as the lightning. Thunder. The sudden expansion of air sends the disturbance in the flow of vibrations through the air, producing a loud sound. This is known as thunder. A lightning strike can cause damage to life and also to the property on the earth. and can cause fire also. That is why it is not advised to stay near a tree or a tall building during a thunderstorm. Lightning conductor. Lightning conductor is a safety device installed at the highest point on the building to protect the building from the damaging effects of lightning. Franklin was the first to suggest that a lightning not protects a building. Safety measures to be taken during lightning. First safety measure: do not stand under a tree during lightning, because if the tree is hit by lightning, it will also harm to you. Second, do not remain in an open space. Take shelter inside a building. Take shelter in a vehicle with all its doors and windows closed. The metallic frames of the vehicle act as lightning conductors and keep you safe inside it. Do not touch the metal parts of the vehicle, as you may get a shock by them, as metal is a conductor of electricity. Third, do not go on terrace of any tall building. Okay? Because the lightning will hit to a terrace, then it may also give you a shock. Fourth, if you are in an open space and cannot find a safe place to squat down on your feet with only your feet touching the ground, place where you are standing on your hands, on your knees, and head between the legs. If you are inside a building, do not use the electrical appliances like TV, computers, etc., as electrical appliance can give you a shock. Fifth, next point, do not take a shower, as water is an excellent conductor of electricity. Next point, avoid using landline phones, as lightning can strike telephone cords, metal pipes, and electrical wires. It is safe to use mobile phones. Next topic which we are going to study is the next phenomena, that is earthquake. The sudden shaking of Earth's crust is called earthquake. It is one of the most deadliest natural phenomena. It causes great damage to life as well as property. Layers of Earth. There are mainly different kind of layers of Earth. 3 layers: crust, mantle, core. Crust. It is the outermost layer of the Earth that is about 5 to 70 km thick under the land, 6 to 11 km thick at the ocean floor. Mantle. This is a very mantle. It lies under the crust and extends up to the depth of 2900 kilometers. It consists of semi-solid rocks and elements like iron, magnesium, and calcium. Core. It lies below the mantle and in the innermost layer of the Earth that extends about 6300 kilometers in depth. The outer core consists of iron, nickel in molten state, while in inner core is a solid ball believed to be composed mainly of iron. The inner core is about 1200 kilometers in diameter. The temperature at the center of the Earth is around 4000 degrees Celsius and pressure is about 370,000 atmosphere pressure. Means there is 37 lakh atmosphere pressure. Guys, just think about it. Causes of earthquakes. Earthquakes is caused due to, first, movement of the tectonic plates. The Earth's crust is made up of the tectonic plates. When the tectonic plates moves, sometimes the edges of these plates collide with each other with force. They may slide under each other or move apart. Such changes send waves through the crust causing earthquake. These waves are called seismic waves. All earthquakes are of different magnitude. Seismograph. It is an instrument which detects and records the intensity of the seismic waves. The magnitude of an earthquake is measured in Richter scale. It has marking from 0 to 9. The intensity of an earthquake or the Richter scale is as follows. 0 to 2, which is not been unknown, which is also known as the unnoticed earthquake. 2 to 4, very mild, causes no damage. 4 to 6, moderate, it can cause some damage. 6 to 8, severe, which can cause a huge damage. And 8 to 9, very severe. Next topic which we are going to study is volcanic eruptions, which helps the earthquake to come. When a volcanic eruption occurs, it has molten rock and hot gases under pressure come out through a hole in the earth's crust. The energy releases during a volcanic eruption occurs vibrations in the earth's crust, which results in earthquakes. Earthquakes caused by volcanic eruptions are mild and affect small area around its epicenter. Man-made explosions, mining, blasting of rocks using dynamite, nuclear explosion causes very powerful vibration which can cause earthquakes in the area around the site of this activity. The after effects of earthquake. The damage caused by an earthquake depends upon the magnitude of the earthquake, focal depth, distance from the epicenter, designs of buildings and other structures. Some after effects of earthquake are: first, an earthquake causes destruction to man-made structures like roads, bridges, dams and collapse. Second, building and apartments also are collapsed. Third, ground surface may get deformed due to an earthquake. Electric poles, telephone lines and trees may got uprooted. Spark from electric poles can cause fire. In earthquakes can cause landslides also. It causes loss of life as people get buried under the ground of collapsed structures. Protection against earthquakes. While constructing buildings and houses, architects and civil engineers should keep in mind how to minimize the effect of earthquake on the structure. Second, in places where earthquakes occur quite often, light materials like timber or mud should be used for construction. The roofs should be as light as possible. Firefighting equipment in the building should be kept handy and in working situation. Third, cracks in the walls and ceilings should be repaired. Sixth, cupboards, shelves and cabinets etc. should be fixed firmly on the walls so that they could not fall easily. Doors installed in the building should open outwards to ensure that they open easily. The personal safety is the main topic which we have to understand, because during these earthquakes we cannot how to protect ourselves from these earthquakes. If earthquake strikes and you are inside a building, the following steps should be followed by you. First, try to leave the building as soon as possible as it can collide due to the vibrations of the earthquake. Second, move to an open area but keep away from electric poles, tall trees and signboards as they could fall on you. Always use stairs to get out of a building, because the elevators, due to the earthquake, the elevators are, the connection of electricity is very poor during the time of earthquake. So if you are in an elevator and the earthquake caused, You can just slip onto the floor and wait until the elevator starts and drop onto the next floor and start using the stairs for going up. And if you cannot move out of a building, take shelter under a heavy table and keep your hands over your head. In case you are on bed, place the pillow over your head for protection. Turn off the power supply immediately. If you are inside a car or bus stop, the vehicle in an open area away from electric poles, tall buildings and trees. Okay guys, this was okay for today's session, which was about the chapter 15, some natural phenomena. I will meet you in the next session of this chapter, of this session, class 8 session. Okay guys, bye and have a nice day ahead.